In this lecture, we will be conducting an overview of the entire web development process. Once the overview is complete, we will take in depth to look at each step. We will be following this process during the course and also in the development of the website we create as a part of tutorial. It is very important to have a thorough understanding of each part of this process so you know exactly what we are doing each step of the way. Also, making mistakes in the early stages can sometimes lead to a significant issue later on. So keep that in mind that and let's get started. Step 1 is to plan and create a flow diagram of your website. Step 2 is to determine your system requirements and prefer hosting solution. Step 3 is to choose a domain name and the registered domain name is what people will use to access your website is your web address. Step 4 is to configure a local testing server. Step 5 is to configuration production environment and a live web server. Step 6 is to install and set up a FTP service. Step 7 is to develop the front end of your web application using HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, and jQuery. Step 8 is to set up the database using MySQL and PHPMyAdmin. MySQL and PHPMyAdmin are a database management tool. They enable us to add access and management content. Step 9 is to interact with your database using PHP for dynamic functionality and user interactive. Step 10 is to upload your website using the FTP services. Step 11 is to configure domain name services required to your domain name translate into your web page's IP address. And finally, the step 12 is to configure a custom email address.
गेट साइटमेंट को लाइक करें, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन को दबा दें ताकि इस जैसी अपडेट्स आपको मिलती रहें।